Hello, hello, our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. We're live. Guess where I am? Let me show my face. I need to face the sun, almost like sunset time. Now it's past 4 p.m. Eastern time. Now where I am, Central Park. If you ever come to the Central Park of Manhattan, New York City, Manhattan, Central Park, the great Central Park. And I'm out of my back. Let me show you. Do you see that castle, that little castle, and with that flag on the top? That's called Belvedere Castle, the only one castle in Central Park, and it's quite a great, almost like a miniature kind of a castle. They mimic the big castle and put that castle into like a token, and there close to it there is like a Shakespeare theater. And let me see, my face is against the sunlight. Oh, this is much better, right? And by the way, the pond, on my back there's a pond in front of the Belvedere Castle. It's called Turtle Pond. And it's just actually here, I don't know if you can see it, right beside me in the ponds. So many turtles, dozens, at least I can see dozens of turtles. And this is a favorite spot for parents. Parents brought their kids to feed the turtles or watch the turtle. And you actually can see some of those little heads. You can see those bubble stuff, little heads. They are swimming. Hope you can see them. Dozens of turtles around me, around this area. Maybe this is their favorite spot because people are feeding them. Okay, actually today, finally I realized my wish. Realized my wish to read my book, 365 Days Challenge, read my book in the park, and this is a Central Park. Today, earlier, I just went to LaGuardia High School of Arts to volunteer for my daughter's art class, and there are many turtles this side. Dozens of them, see it. Yeah, here. And here are dozens of them. So I found a favorite spot. Initially I saw that nobody come here, and then I just turned out it's a great spot. And that's the castle Belvedere. Okay, Belvedere. I wanted to visit it. Actually, it's opening. Hello, you're in my camera. It's good. It's okay. And that castle, somebody even climbed to the rocks. Can you see that? Those kids. Oh my goodness, they are climbing the castle.
They're falling off.
I hope they will not fall. Maybe that's the way first they came down from somewhere. Oh gosh, today it's closed. They are opening from Wednesday to Sunday, and Monday to Tuesday is their weekend. So, but anyway, today finally we get back to Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. And let's see, today we're getting to secret number 3. Maybe I can move this. You already see the castle, right? It's a beautiful scene. Let me get to better sunlight, and now you can see the park. You can see my face and see the park, the background. Beautiful greens. And I'm so glad the weather finally is good. Okay, it gave people some space so they can watch the turtles. This is a favorite spot. And so happy I can come back to read our book, Russell Brunson's The Expert Secrets. You cannot see earlier. And today we're on secret number 3 already. We are still on our 365 days challenge for 2023. Oh, finally I feel so grateful. I'm in the park. Normally I read at home, right? And finally the weather is so great. Today is 70, around 74, I think, at least 74 Fahrenheit. Beautiful day, sun nights, and got some hiking and good sun nights, and with all the lake. I just realized this is the first time I hiked some spam. There's so many spam, kind of a course. All the birds, my God, there's so many birds, in the park. It's okay. You see that bird, that blue head? And earlier I saw another one with that rainbow with like a red wings. Gosh, like you get so many distractions, but it's good distraction. I just for the first time realized that Central Park has so many birds. Some birds for my first time to see them. So it's beautiful. And some goose on the lake. This is a pond, the coal pond. So it's like man-made, but it's still like very natural. It looks beautiful. And yeah, it's a big surprise, right? In the center of Manhattan, such a natural space. And there's another big lake, and there is a Jacqueline, let's say, Jacqueline Kennedy Reservoir. So like three lakes total. Let's get back to our reading. Okay, secret number 3, the new opportunity, the vehicle of change. You can see the picture, the cartoon, the vehicle of change. Okay, the last piece of the puzzle you need to create your movement is something I call the new opportunity, or the vehicle for change that you are offering to people. This is by far the most important, yet least understood part of the process. Ooh. The difference between having some modest success and changing the world comes down to understanding and implementing the new opportunity. Here he gets to the vehicle. Like previously we talked about, the secret one is about charismatic leaders. The second one is the course. The third one is the new opportunity. When you study the successful mass movements of the past, like Russell Brunson started all those president's movements, okay, you will notice that each of the leaders offered their followers a new opportunity. Christ didn't give his followers a better way to follow Moses' law. He offered them a new law, a new covenant, where salvation didn't come from animal sacrifices and following the letter of the law, but instead came from a broken heart and a contrite spirit. Hitler didn't offer the Germans a way to make Germany better or to pay off their war reparations faster. He told them Germany wasn't responsible for the First World War, and that he wanted to tear up the treaty of Versailles and make Germany strong again. Oh my God, it's like Trump's like make America strong again, right? Sounds so familiar. In 2001, Steve Jobs stood in front of the world and told everybody he wanted to revolutionize the music industry. That's my first time to hear that. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, right? Then he pointed out all the improvement offers that promised to get us more of the same. You could buy a CD and get 10 to 15 songs. You could buy an MP3 player and get about 150 songs, or use a heavy hard drive that held about 1,000 songs. Each product improved the one before it, gave people more songs on one device. Jobs wanted to create a new opportunity where someone could bring their entire music library, all their CDs and digital music, everywhere they went. Guess what? This will be something from Apple's product, right? And he wanted people to carry it inside their pockets. That's when he pulled the first iPod. That's how iPod generated. Out of his pocket, showed everyone the new opportunity he created and transformed the music industry forever. It's great, right? Russell Brunson is starting all those past movements and cases and sharing with us. Get this summary, it's good. He did it again when he made the announcement for the iPhone. So from iPod to iPhone. And again, when he changed how computers would work forever with the iPad. This pattern can be seen over and over again in business, religion, sports, anywhere there is real innovation in the industry. So real innovation all means like a new way, instead of just improvement from existing ways, right? In The True Believer, Eric Hoffer says, the practical organization offers opportunities for self-advancement. A mass movement appeals not to those intent on bolstering and advancing a cherished self, but to those who crave to be rid of an unwanted self. It's just like get rid of your old self and create a new one. Our goal is not to fix what's not working. Our goal is to replace what's not working with something better. Most often, when people start thinking about the product or the service they want to offer, they start by looking around at what is already out there, and then they try to build a better mousetrap. When you do that, you are not offering them a new opportunity. You are offering them what we call an improvement offer, what they really want. So here, another illustration. See that? The scale, right? And this one is improvement. Another side is a new opportunity. So you can definitely say this is more weighted and people want this one. Why people don't want improvement offers? Improvement offers are much harder to sell for a lot of reasons. Here are a few of the main reasons people tend to avoid improvement offers at all costs. There are 4 reasons Russell Brunson summarized here. Expert secrets, if you're curious what we're reading. In the Central Park of Manhattan. Number 1, improvement is hard. Most people have tried to improve in the past, and for some reason it didn't work. They've tried to lose weight, they've tried to make money, they've tried to make their relationships better, but if they are coming to you, then whatever they tried in the past didn't work for some reason, right? They come to you. They know the difficulties they've had to go through in the past, and there is pain associated with that. Bad memory, okay, with that, like improvement, something existing. With a new opportunity, they don't know what the process will be, so they don't have to go through the known pain to get the result. Oh, another goose is by my side. The goose is just swimming under me, under this deck. So cute. I love this environment. With the new opportunity, okay, they don't know the process, okay, they don't know any known pain to get the result. Another amazing quote from the true believer: they must be wholly ignorant of the difficulties involved in their vast undertaking. Experience is a handicap. Experience is a handicap because people experience it, especially if it's hard, it's an obstacle. People will think, oh, that's going to be experience. They don't want that. They want new hope. Number 2 is desire versus ambition. All people have desire, but very few have ambition. That's true, right? My guess is that less than 2% of the population is actually ambitious. Improvement offers are selling to overachieving ambitious people. If you do sell an improvement offer, you are automatically excluding 98% of the world. You will be fighting an uphill battle. A new opportunity, on the other hand, plays on people's desires for the change they want in their lives. Wow, that's eye-opening, right? It's like really 2%. Sometimes I was thinking I was working with those experts and thought leaders. It's really only top 2%, that pyramid, and you do not want to miss another 98% of people, so you need to want to provide something with hope for them and meet their desires. Number 3, memories of poor past decisions. If your followers are in need of improvement, they must first admit failure. In order for them to say yes to your offer, they have to admit that the choices they made in the past were wrong. No one wants to admit when they are wrong. Yet an improvement offer forces them to admit they've failed. Remember the one-sentence persuasion course from earlier in the book? Yes, that one-sentence persuasion, remember? There are 5 components, remember? We want to justify their past failures. Justify. Find reasons for that and give them, in Chinese we would say save their face. Give people some they need that empathy, okay? That kind of empathy. A new opportunity does that. Number 4 is commodity pricing. When you are selling improvement, you are selling against dozens or hundreds of other improvement offers out there. You're stuck in the middle of a very red ocean, competing with everyone else selling similar options. This competition turns that what you do into a commodity and pushes the pricing down. It quickly becomes a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. So definitely no good. If everybody is providing improvement, you do not want to compete in that red ocean. Dan Kennedy once told me, if you can't be the number 1 lowest price leader in your market, there is no strategic advantage in being the number 2 lowest price leader. That means, in other words, if you can't be the cheapest, then you need to become the most expensive. What a logic is that, right? If you can't be the cheapest, then you need to become the most expensive. And you can't do that when you are fighting inside of this red ocean. When you present a new opportunity, you are creating a blue ocean, and all price resistance goes out the window. That's genius, right? But the biggest reason people don't want improvement offers is so important that I wanted to write a separate sentence about it. The number 1 reason people don't want improvement, and the reason they will or won't join your culture, is status. Status is the only thing that causes people to move or not move. A few years ago, my friend Perry Belcher explained this concept to me. Once I understood it, I immediately changed how I interacted with everyone. He told me that status is the only thing that causes people to move toward you or not move at all. That's it. Status is the magic word in this business. When someone is presented with an opportunity, their subconscious mind is working on the answer to this question. Is this thing I'm considering going to increase my status or decrease it? Interesting, right? It's like a hidden question. This I need to figure out if we normally would think if this is increase my status or decrease it. Here is a picture. Decrease? Status as I'm defining it here has nothing to do with how other people perceive you, but rather with how you perceive yourself. Almost every choice in your life has revolved around status, whether you know it or not. For example, what school did you go to? You or your parents picked a school because you thought it would elevate your status, right? People go to Ivy universities because they think that will elevate your status. Who did you date? Who did you break up with? Who did you marry? You pick those people based on who you thought would elevate your status. What school do your kids go to? What books do you read? What car do you drive? What car do you not drive? This one, I'm only exception from the car part because I'm not a car fan. But all those men, quite many men, right? They're car fans. They would drive like a Benz or like a BMW or like a Ferrari or whatever, like a Tesla, show their status. All these things are tied into status. Almost every decision you've ever made was based on this one subconscious question. Is this thing I'm considering going to increase my status or decrease it? So status increase. Appearance of status. So there are quite some, this is like a vase with all this kind of flower stuff. And I will read that to you. Intelligence, power, wealth, physical appearance, style, happiness, all those will contribute to your status. Next one. When we are looking at any opportunity, we have to decide if it will make us appear smarter, happier, more stylish, more wealthy, more powerful, or more attractive. All these things will increase status. If a potential customer can say, yes, this will increase my status, they will move toward it. It's like subconscious answer to the question. What stops people from taking a new opportunity? Fear of decreased status. This sale-killing thought is, what if I try this and it decreases my status? I will feel stupid. There is this act going on in our brains all the time. We are balancing hope of increased status against the fear of decreased status. So it's always like making those decision of purchase, right? Both the balancing of hope and the fear. If you are selling a weight loss solution and someone had tried and failed on 27 different diets, that fear is going to be pretty high. You're going to have to work pretty hard to get that sale. If your brain thinks that taking an action will reserve your status, then you won't do it. Unless it finds hope that by temporarily decreasing your status, you could increase it in the future, your brain is always asking, will it be temporary? And if so, will the future gain in status eventually be higher? Status decrease. I feel stupid, like you can see this picture. It's like the bottom of the bag is leaking. When people first find you and your offers, it's probably not the first time they've tried to solve their problems. They've tried to lose weight. They've tried to make money. They've tried to do whatever you think is. That's the big fear. We know if I invest $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 with this expert and it doesn't work, I'm going to look stupid. My wife or my kids or my friends are going to see that, and they're going to think I'm an idiot. When someone invests in my 25,000 inner circle program, that money is leaving them, which causes an immediate decrease in status, right? It's like your fund transferred to other people. But my members know that by taking that temporary decrease in status, the end result of being in an inner circle will be an increase in status from what they learn and accomplish. People are going to weigh the likelihood of success and elevated status against the risk of failure and the cost of that failure. Your job as the expert is to load up the elevated status side of the scale and decrease the risk of failure. You can do that by creating an amazing product and minimizing risk with things like money-back guarantees, risk reversals, and done-for-you options. The key to making a sale is 100% tied to this concept of status. Very interesting. It's my first time to hear about this kind of concept of status. But it's great, right? It's like a psychology. Everything, like they said, is a psychology behind what people they're thinking. And even sometimes they may not realize that. Subconscious thinking. When people look at your new opportunity, that is the only real question they're trying to figure out. I like to think through what they perceived status is, and then try to make sure I add as many things possible that would make them increase their status, and then take away as many things from my offer that would decrease status. Okay, and so you can probably see why that is the biggest reason why we don't sell improvement offers. For someone to say yes to that, they have to admit to poor past decisions and create a huge decrease in status. Then you are forced to fight an uphill battle that few people ever win. So perceived status, new opportunity. Okay, so this is like a mini exercise. You will list two lists. The left side is the status increase, right side is status decrease. So you want to list those increase one, add into your offer, and put out those status decrease one. Sorry, I'm disturbing you. The kids were watching all those turtles. You must curious what I'm reading, right? So which factors elevate status? Well, it's different for everyone, but here are a few that are pretty universal. So there are four, summarize the four. Appearance of intelligence, anything that makes them look smarter. When they invest in like a mastermind, like a high-end mastermind program, that makes them look smarter, right? And the second one, appearance of wealth, power, or happiness. At least appearance. Did you get that word? Appearance. Like give people that kind of impression. The third one is physical appearance, weight loss, makeup, supplements, etc. And so many people, right, they're so into gym. And not just some of them, not just for feeling good, but also they want to show off to other people their body shapes, right? Their parts they have on their body. Now number 4 is style. Think Mac versus PC. Ah, that's right. Okay, that's interesting, right? PC is quite an old style. I'm still like a PC person, or like a laptop person, like Dell. I use Dell, right? So many people think, oh, use Mac. Apple's more popular, more stylish, right? Colorful, like for artists. So people think that's another status. Okay. Now you might be thinking, I'm not affected by status considerations. I like to drive a reasonable car and live in a modest home. So that's me. If so, I'd like to pose a question. Why? Why do you like driving a car you feel is reasonably priced? Does it have anything to do with the fact that if you drive a Ferrari, okay, Ferrari, I want to remember that name, okay, Ferrari. You can know that I'm not such kind of a luxurious stuff fan. A Ferrari home one day, you are afraid that your friends, family, or neighbors would judge you? Does it have anything to do with the fact that if you drove a Ferrari home one day, you're afraid that your friends, family, or neighbors would judge you? If they did judge you, how would that affect your status? That means you have money, right? People now some people, younger people, maybe they want to drive a Ferrari. They are afraid that nobody knows that, right? So they just want to show off. But other people, like people from culture from my country, they are more conservative. They do not want to show off that they are rich, because then they do not want to experience people's jealousy or like a hatred or whatever, right? Or like the poor people will borrow money from you, so they want to hide that status. It's so funny, right? It's different from the cultural background. Status works on both ends of the spectrum. It's what makes some people fight for earthly positions, and it's also what keeps others from desiring them at all. As much as we may hate to admit it, we are all slaves to what we believe other people will think about us. That's interesting perspective, right? Okay, as much as we may hate to admit it, we are all slaves to what we believe other people will think about us. If you care so much about what people would judge you, either it's positive or negative, right? That kind of a concern is already like a trap. It's already like it's slaving us. Why people crave new opportunities. So now you know why improvement offers don't work. Here are a few reasons why new opportunities do work. So another, let me see how many. I like Russell. He's very organized. He put all this kind of in a logic sequence. I like that. Compared with, I read another book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read that. That's original version, 1937, not a book. It's so hard to read because he does not like all those like bullet points, right? We like modern people like bullet points. It's so easier. It's like easier for presentation. So now another 4 points why new opportunity people love it. Number one is new discovery. When people discover your new opportunity for the first time, they're going to want to share it because sharing something new gives them an immediate increase in status. Just think about when videos on YouTube or Facebook go viral. And think about now, like all this VI or Chat GPT stuff, right? And when people are talking about this, they feel like they are in that fashion and that modern style. They're on a trend. What's happening behind the scenes? I worked with teams who create viral videos for a living, and they found that videos go viral when they are cool and new because others want to be the first to show them to their friends. And that's true, right? Whenever you have some like amazing, I remember there's a person, he's a researcher, like doing all this research. He often shares quite unique and very fancy videos, attract dozens of thousands of people following him. It's amazing. Discovery immediately increase perceived status. See, it's just like you want to be the first person to discover some new things to share. Number two, no pain of disconnect. Because they don't have to admit they made bad decisions in the past, there is no longer a huge pain of disconnect from what they are currently doing. They can just move on to something brand new. No pain of disconnect. No decrease in status. Improvement offers sell through the pain, where new opportunities sell away from the pain. That's interesting. Okay, so I remember Tony Robbins said that like either you are bring people like how to say away from through the pain or like away from the pain. Okay, improvement sells through the pain. New opportunities sell away from the pain. Which one you would choose? So easy to choose, right? Nobody wants to go through pain. Everybody is chasing happiness. So now that's another reason. Okay, now the third one, dream replacement. One reason many people struggle to make the changes they want and need in their lives is the fear of failure. If they try to change and it doesn't work for them, then their dreams are dead. So they will give up potential success for fear of losing their dreams. Okay, they will give up potential success for fear of losing their dreams. We know that without a vision, the people perish. When you make a new opportunity, you are giving them a new dream to move towards. That's true. So that it will not cause their if it's not working, their dream will not die. So just give them a new dream to move forward. Number 4, greener pastures. We've all. This is funny. I came from Queens, right? Today I just take this chance because I was volunteering at my daughter's high school in Manhattan. So I come to a nearby Central Park. Here, definitely the pasture is greener. I feel like no, because it's fresh, it's new, right? I visited this castle before, but this is only my maybe second or third time. And I still have that curiosity and this pond and all this kind of environment is still new to me. I'm not quite familiar with Central Park. So greener pastures. We all heard a million times that the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, right? Like your labor stuff is always better, right? Instead, for kids, your labor's food is better than mom's food. Instead of trying to convince people that their grass is green or offering to fix their grass, allow them to follow you to the other side of the fence. That's where they want to be anyway. Stop trying to make existing things that aren't working better and focus on fresh, exciting new ideas that will inspire people to follow you. But very interesting, once you launch your stuff, I was wondering how you can keep doing that innovation to bring the new ideas to people, always have new ideas. I hope by now you appreciate how important it is to create a mass movement for your culture. When you have a charismatic leader, and that's you, okay? You need to become that one. And I hope you desire to become one. A future-based course and a new opportunity. You have the perfect environment for real change. That's a summary for the first secrets, right? When you have a charismatic leader, future-based course, and the new opportunity, you have the perfect environment for real change. So, look at the castle, so cute, and all those the pond. Let me think about these three. Charismatic leader, I'm growing myself into, hopefully. The second one, the future-based course, abundance of all, abundance you. Now, from abundance you to abundance all, that's where I'm helping visionary entrepreneurs, life changers to strive become. First you become that abundance you, and then eventually we all work together for this world, a better world, the abundance of all. And the new opportunity, that's where I'm missing. The new opportunity, the new vehicle. For example, I've been teaching purposeful, profitable niche, and there's quite some like a red ocean already, I think, like, and offer, like say all the niche offer, content, they're all like a red ocean. So what would be the blue ocean? The movement part, the creating part, the creating of the overall. So I hope I could have some software like Russell, right? Use the software, that's because that's totally new. Software is like engineers create some new software that's totally like a new opportunity, like ClickFunnels, right? Let's see, but now ClickFunnels, after the launch quite some years now, close to 10 years, I think, they also have quite some competitors now coming out. So now they have some like the original blue ocean become a little bit red. Let's see. Once you have that environment, you can get people to follow you and pay you, so you can move them forward and change their lives for the better. But most people get stuck here. How do you actually create the new opportunity? Yes, this is where I am wondering as well. And if you are already selling something else, how do you reposition it to become that new opportunity for your movement? This is a very important thing, okay? Creating the new opportunity, their vehicle for change. While there are lots of ways to structure improvement offers, there are only two ways to position a new opportunity. Nice to know that, right? Only two ways to position a new opportunity. Either as an opportunity switch or an opportunity stack. Okay, so this concept is great. One is opportunity switch or opportunity stack. I understand stack is like add more and more. Switching is like from one old one to new one. Okay, and stacking, it means like existing opportunity plus new opportunity. You're adding on, okay? So looking for change, looking for more. These two. Opportunity switching means like looking for change. And opportunity stacking, people are looking for more. So this illustrating. I always love his pictures, so simple but very easy. And for people like a visionary like me, I love this kind of pictures, help me to remember. The sun now is here, just next to the castle. The sun is by my side. Let me maybe turn around my camera so we have a better. I'm at the same time charging. Let's see. Some of our friends on Facebook, how are you today? I used to do like a Zoom to YouTube channel live streaming, but because I'm now outdoor, use my cell phone, we are on Facebook Live. Bring them on camera. Bill, okay, let's see, bring them on camera. Marisa asked me, I actually at the beginning showed all the turtles, and the birds is very difficult to catch them. We saw goose still like swimming there, and some blackbirds I don't know the name. It's just an amazing environment in Central Park. And let me quickly give you a little bit around the circle. Okay, see that I'm by the Turtle Lake. I'm on this watching deck, and that at the background there's a castle. You can see that flag. That's Belvedere. Okay, Belvedere Castle. It's not a very big castle, but it's a very big token in the Central Park. It's a popular spot for people to have a view. And far away you can see that's the background of Manhattan. And you can still hear all this like a helicopter, Manhattan, and thank God all these trees, beautiful trees. It's like spring. Today is like spring, one of the perfect springtime. Let me see if I can show you some turtle. Now there's nobody. I want to take a quick break, show you some turtle if you can see it. Can you see the bubbles? the little waves on the top of the lake. My camera will not drop down. There are quite some like I don't know if the Spain turtle, what turtle you can call them. It's many of them, or Argentina kind of turtles, baby turtles, mommy turtles. I can see them here. I don't know if you can see them. The turtle ponds. I believe there are hundreds of turtles in this lake, in this pond. Okay, get back. It's great to take like in the nature you read and you can take a break. I just love all this nature. Now, so the new opportunity. Okay, opportunities reaching each of our prospects has a desire for some result, and I have been trying to get that result through some vehicle. Maybe they are trying to lose weight, and the vehicle they have currently chosen to lose weight is the Atkins diet. So my opportunity switch is to take them out of the vehicle they are currently using and put them into a new one. So in this example, I could switch them from Atkins to something new, like the paleo diet. If the paleo diet has become a red ocean with lots of people teaching it, then it is no longer a new opportunity, and I need to create my own sub-niche, like we discussed in secret number 1, sub-niche. Remember, from market to sub-market and to your niche. In the real estate market, there might be flipping houses or doing short sales. To create a new opportunity, I'm going to switch them out of those vehicles and into the new vehicle I created, which might be something like selling houses on eBay. Right? It's like find some new one, new way, or new, let's say, new niche. Opportunity switch. Ooh, I get ads on my book. Okay, opportunity switching takes them out of the pain they're currently in and gives them hope for a new future through a new vehicle. Sometimes the opportunity switch happens when they are moving from one niche to the new one that you created in secret number 1. So here, for example, the wealth is the market, right? And then the sub-market is real estate, and then under it there's like niches. So you want to switch a niche. Other times, it's actually switching them from one sub-market to another. For example, maybe they are moving from making an income in real estate to making their income through internet marketing. That's true, right? Through the pandemic, so many people, even though they have traditional business, they are switching to more and more into internet marketing as well. So from one sub-market to another, or from one niche to another niche. Through a new niche. Okay. Let me see how many pages we have for this chapter. Wow. Ooh, making good progress, almost close to the end of this secret. Okay, this is another illustration. See, the previous picture is like switch between like niches, right? And here is a switch between sub-markets from real estate to internet marketing. Usually the first thing I sell to someone when they enter into my culture is some type of opportunity switch. Sometimes the new opportunity is offered through a webinar. Other times it's through the book or the video. Okay, it's offered through the webinar or through the book or the video. It matters less what product they are buying. It's more important to understand that they are leaving behind whatever old beliefs they had about how to achieve their desired results and putting their hope and faith into this new opportunity. Opportunity stacking. That's the second way, okay? After someone has made the switch into a new opportunity, then all future sales to that prospect are typically an opportunity stack, not an improvement offer. So actually, we call another name, it's called a value ladder. Actually, he's showing the illustration is exactly like a value ladder. From where? Expert Secrets, this is the opportunity switch. Okay, so initially he used a webinar, perfect webinar, remember, and then he switched to the Expert Secrets, the book. So this book they called Tripwire kind of a funnel, and people get into this. It's like a new switch opportunity, and people learn the knowledge from this book and attend his webinars, and then get into those opportunity stack. This value ladder starting from ClickFunnels and then funnel scripts, then fill your funnel, and then ClickFunnels certified. So step by step, you can see that ladder. Get people a higher level. Let's see. Also, let me understand. Like first, people become the members, right? There's registered members to use this platform, the software, and then they get to the funnel script. Let me remember what is that. Funnel script. It's more like for copywriting, for the content, and then the next one to fill your funnel. That means like for the traffic part, and further on, like they get certified. All right, let me see. I don't want to switch my prospects from opportunity to opportunity because it will cause confusion and break trust. That's true. Doggies. But I can offer them an opportunity stack within the new opportunity that they have just joined. That's exactly true. For example, I've been providing all this coaching and abundance coaching, all these offers. It's already existing. I do not want to change to, even like now I have this side business, right? One is in finance, one is in the coaching. Even these two could confuse some people. So I need to be cautious. But within the same opportunity, you want to provide a different stack. Like from my stack is like, for example, from their dreams vision board to their like nurture profitable and impactful business, the online business. And then is their content creation, and then is there what's the fourth? Oh, the first one actually I created that kind of opportunity for people who do not want to develop a business by themselves, but they want to leverage a platform. That's a financial one. So totally 4 so far, and also I sometimes add that energy one, abundance energy kind of offer to it. So that's another stacking. If you read .com secrets, you probably recognize the value ladder. That's true, value ladder, like I said. In the picture above, you'll notice that the first thing I offer people is this book. They call Tripwire, and it's like for free. By the way, I do have the affiliate link. You can use that, and you can experience this total value ladder from the beginning. It's like a free book. You just pay the shipment and the mail or shipment, right? And then you go to the next level of their they provide the membership for you for their ClickFunnels. All right. So because you'll notice that first thing I offer people is this book because this is an opportunity to switch. I'm trying to switch the career path that you've been following up to this point. Your current job, school, real estate, stock markets, or other ways to generate wealth. Okay. Yeah, because other people are using whatever, real estate, stock markets, or other ways to invest to generate wealth. But now he's providing expert secrets and to turn your knowledge and information into an online business. So that's a new vehicle. And by the way, now this is a red ocean already. Okay, so let me see where. Okay, my goal is to help you see this new opportunity of becoming an expert and having a mass following who will pay you for your advice. And if I do my job right, you will make that switch into a career as an expert. After you've decided to make that opportunity switch, actually I'm doing the similar thing, helping people switch from whatever career path they're in, like turn them into expert, so become the abundant entrepreneur by themselves. Then I will look for the other new opportunities within this opportunity that I can offer that will help to serve you at a higher level. You can see from the image that I will likely make you offers for things like ClickFunnels, funnel scripts, fill your funnel, or my certification program. Each of these are new tools and opportunities within the expert business that will help you more easily get the results you desire within this new career. It's just like step by step when you get in what you need, and next step what you need, all these values adding. I also want to point out that an offer can be positioned as both an opportunity to switch and a stack. It will depend on where a prospect enters your world. Some people never hear about this book, but they do find out about ClickFunnels or my certification program. Okay, so people can get into this value ladder at any point. When that's the case, that offer becomes the opportunity switch. For example, when we launched ClickFunnels, we positioned it to speak to both types of prospects. For those who didn't know about funnels, ABC. If you've been struggling to sell your products online, you need to switch from your traditional website to a funnel. So at that time, they put the polarity or the enemy, the enemy as the website. So the website is like outdated. You do not need a website anymore. Now everybody is using funnel to do business. And then we do offer them ClickFunnels. And for those who already have successful websites, I just say you need to start using funnels so you can make money from paid advertising as well. So that's like a stack, right? I did a similar thing when we launched our ClickFunnels certification program. We positioned it as an opportunity switch whenever we sold it to people who had any other type of job. So you can still keep your own job, your own business, but at the same time you want to get this certificate, like expand the new opportunity. We showed them how this was the highest paying part-time job. That's true. And for those who were already using ClickFunnels or who were already consultants, we showed them how becoming certified will allow them to offer a new suite service to their clients. And people are now even using that for, I remember now they even have like an agency kind of a certificate. When we get to section 3 on conversion, you will see exactly how we speak to both audiences when we create our sales presentations. That's interesting, okay? That conversation, that's section 3. Finally, okay, we're getting to the end of this section, secret number 3. Now that you know why your offer needs to be a new opportunity, let's dive into how you can create that offer correctly from the ground up. So that means like now we finished all this kind of mass movement, section 1. And still, the secret number 4, tomorrow we will read the opportunity switch. Oh, he's getting into more details about the switch. Let me see. I like to go to the content of the table to find what's the big picture. Okay, so secret number 4 is the opportunity switch. That's the last chapter. The last secret in section 1, creating your mass movement. Opportunity switch. Opportunity switch means like a new offer. Okay, so wonderful. We finished the secret number 3. Congratulations, everybody, if you are following me and or if you are listening to this reading together. I feel like so blessed today. I could finally read in the park and facing my favorite castle in Central Park. Let me see. Those turtles are still swimming there. Let me show you my background, and people are on the snow. Let me show you. Okay, this is the castle. A little bit. So the sunset is going that way. If you can see the background, the castle at another side of the turtle pond. And let me show you if you can see those people on the pasture. See? People are enjoying. It's great, right? If you are working close to a park, after you really take some break to go to the park, have some green time, connection time with the nature. And I love this is like a perfect time for me to go to the park, read a book, and at the same time I could share with you. That's a blessing, a pure blessing. It's just pure joy. And you can see the siren far away in Manhattan. But here is like another side, another world, right? It's just like an isolated world. The family can forget about whatever business outside, all the noise, all the crowds, right? Here you have some peace, you have some relaxed time, and it's a perfect spot for meditation as well. So everyone, I hope you enjoy your Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe I will stay at home. And by the way, Friday I will come to Manhattan. I will see. Maybe Friday, if the weather is good, I will come to Central Park again and maybe go to another spot. It's just like a discovery, exploration journey. Okay, enjoy your day. All right, see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, and we are going to have like a digest highlight of what we just read on our Instagram. Make sure that you follow us there, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will upload this video to YouTube channel, and we have every day from since 118. All the previous is on my Instagram. So if you are on both, you will not miss anything. Okay, so keep this inspiration, and also we're on Facebook, Abundant Entrepreneurs. So join us, our community, and let's thrive together. Take good care. Bye-bye.